What's up everybody, it's ShadowRock, and today I wish to share with you our news for Mega Man Star Force. So, the story is, when TGP first came to me about him doing Star Force, I wanted to do it too, so that's where we came up with the idea of I'm gonna play Dragon, he's gonna play Pegasus, or at least whichever Star Force game won in the poll that we had a while ago. So our first idea was we were going to do a tag team let's play on the series, kind of like me and Hero is doing at the moment with Kingdom Hearts. And then last night, or at least like a couple days ago, we were looking through the different scenarios and, you know, assigning different scenarios to each other. We looked at it and it was like, wow, this is gonna be weird, because if say I started out with it, I was gonna get like the really boring scenarios that's not that exciting, and then he was gonna get some of the good stuff. So I was like, well, that's not very cool. And then TGP last night, in fact, came to me with the idea that maybe if we recorded our scenario we were assigned locally, put it on YouTube, then we could live stream the scenario that we didn't get assigned. But then I made an alteration to that. I said, well, thing is, I'm probably the best one out of the both of us to live stream because I have the internet connection for it, and probably the PC, I hope. We'll see what happens. So I said that we should have one person live stream and then the other one just do a regular LP. Thus, we had decided that I'm gonna be live streaming Dragon version, and then TGP is gonna play Pegasus version regularly as a regular LP, so that there's no weirdness or stuff like that. Plus, he tried to do a live streaming test, and apparently he was told that it looks like a PowerPoint presentation, which isn't very good, which means me to be the only one to be able to live stream anyway. So with that, I'm planning to live stream the first session for Mega Man Star Force Dragon this Saturday at 4 PM CST Central Standard Time. And I'm sure some of you by now that have come to our streams in the past are used to Hero Azure's time, so that would translate to 3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, MST. For Eastern, it would be 5 o'clock, which is where TGP is, so it'll be 5 o'clock for him. I think people on the far west coast will get to see it at 2 o'clock PM. I'm not going to do the math for any of you outside the United States. I know there are a lot of you in other countries. I'm fully aware of that. I just can't sit here and do time math for all of you all day long. But there is some other stuff we gotta talk about still. I'll post a link in the description for the little time thing so you can do your math, find out, you know, everything that you need to, so you can make it to the stream on time. As for the streaming platform, I'm gonna stream on YouTube at first, and if for some reason that fails, we're gonna move to Twitch. But come on the YouTube channel at 4 o'clock, maybe even before that, because I'll probably be doing some kind of pre-show about 30 minutes before, make sure stragglers get here and are notified and everything. Then if something happens, I'll tell you guys to move to Twitch. No big deal. And as for TGP, he told me that he's gonna start his LP as soon as possible, so look forward to that as well. Also, speaking of Hero Azure, you might not see anything from him for a while because unfortunately a couple days ago he told us that he was hospitalized. He had a hard time breathing and he was running a huge fever, and a lot of other stuff happened, so he had to be taken to the hospital, and he is still currently in the hospital as far as I know. So please send a get well soon to Hero Azure, and let's hope he recovers soon and comes back to us in top health. But that's all I have to say about Mega Man Star Force. However, there's one more thing I feel like I need to at least express my concern for. Well, you see, in the last Sunday special, I made up the 100 view rule, which is basically a video gets 100 views, you get the next episode. Well, apparently somebody seems to have taken that a bit too seriously. So basically, look at this image I took a snapshot of. As you can see, at least within the first few hours of uploading videos recently, within an hour time frame, there's like 100 views almost automatically. This is out of nowhere. And as you can see, it's just that one spike throughout the whole first day of the video being uploaded. Those little, like, smaller rectangles that you see, that's usually what we usually get. But then there's like this big huge spike, which conveniently brings us up to 100 views for that video, thus forcing us to upload another episode. Which brings me, I mean, I could be totally wrong, but it does make me somewhat believe that there may be somebody out there abusing the YouTube system to bring the views up to 100. I don't know if because they really care that much, or they just want to see a new episode right away, but it seems like that's what's going on. Unless there really is a lot of fans that get on at the same time. I mean, I could totally be wrong, but that's just my opinion. And I want to tell you guys that if that is indeed what is going on, I'm gonna have to ask you to please stop it, because while I love to have a lot of views, the thing is, if you're abusing the system like that, we may as well have hired a bot to get views for us, which defeats the whole point of this rule. The whole point of this rule was to get you guys to show your support for any series you want to see a continuation of, and on the side of that, it was going to give us kind of a schedule to go off of. So that, okay, this video got a certain amount of views, okay, we'll upload the next episode, then we'll wait on the others to catch up. Wait for people to catch up and stuff. That's why I put 100 views, not like 1,000 views, because 100 is reasonable for anything. But then when there's like 100 views automatically, I don't know what to say to that. It doesn't give us enough time to prepare a new episode, that's for sure. In fact, I still need to record more Battle Network 4 after this. And also, when you have a bunch of fake views like that, it just makes things not as fun. One of the joys of being on YouTube is being able to converse with a lot of different people, get to know people, whether it be old-time fans or newcomers. That's part of the joy of doing this. And when you just abuse the system like that, and we have like all these fake views probably, of like just maybe like one person refreshing the video constantly, it defeats the whole point of everything. It takes the fun out of it. That's why I would choose 100 unique viewers that are actually like being active, as opposed to like a bot doing all the work for us any day of the week, any day of the year for that matter. Anyway, I suppose I made my point. To those of you that have been indeed supporting the videos, I thank you so much for that. But if you are indeed cheating the system, calm down, okay? It's not that big of a deal, I promise. So in review, Mega Man Star Force Dragon stream this Saturday at 4 PM CST. Don't miss it. It is on Twitch. TGP is gonna come up with Pegasus soon. And lastly, don't be a cheater. Thanks so much for hearing me out, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Rock on.